to fight and I have no choice, I will. I don't have a problem. Like, it's not hard for me, physical or verbal. I don't really care.
Right. I guess what I'm getting at is the eights. I'm the loudest, noisiest eight in here. Just I don't know by virtue of I've been here for seniority or something. But
Yeah.
if that is me to a lesser extent, Audra, Ace, the Type 8 ENTP actually don't get in a lot of the yelling, shouting matches that like Eric or Nick will because you can't really fucking do anything about it after that. All you can do is make noise through the internet.
Yeah. I
So,
get what you're saying.
I mean, I relate to that a lot. I know that I do a lot less fighting, and I do more than I want to, but I do less than I typically would probably in real life.
Yeah. I asked one of my friends if like a lot of my friends think I'm fighty, and I asked one of them. He said, I asked him if I was domineering. He said I had definitely had a lot of domineering tendencies, but it wasn't my main dominating traits. So
When you if you're in a bad mood, if you're pissed off and you walk into the grocery store, do you notice? Have you ever noticed that people start moving out of your way just kind of automatically?
uh I've done that in like the school hallway before. Like I was walking through that day and everybody just kind of looked at me and just kind
Yeah,
of like
like
out of my way.
people pick up on it even though they have no reason to know about it.
Yeah. It's not like I have any like malicious intent towards them necessarily. I'm just pissed off.
You sound like an eight.
Yeah.
You ever knocked a motherfucker out in one punch?
I don't get into a lot of fights physically. Most people are pretty cool with me. But um
Yeah, you
like
sound like. I mean, you sound like an eight to me. If
yeah,
you're if you're more likely to fight it out than try to put everyone back together and make it smooth everything other like a three. I think a three would try to get everyone back together, you know, and on the same page. A seven is gonna yell at a lot of people like Eric and then run away from any serious conflict. And an eight is gonna hold their conflict in a little bit more. And but then if they get in it, you're in it to win it.
all right. I grew up in a very fighty atmosphere, so it was like where it was constant yelling, constant fighting. So I'm used to it a lot.
Family or like friends or yes.
Both.
Yeah, I guess I did too. I didn't realize it until I started meeting other people, and they're like, "Your family's scary." I'm like, "What are you
Yeah,
talking about? We're the nicest people ever." Well, no,
definitely can relate. Definitely can relate.
yeah, it's like okay, ENTJ, INTP, ENTP, ISTJ, INTJ. We
You're how
are
old?
pretty much a cold family.
Here, let's see. I got an ESTP, ISTP, ENTJ, ENTP. So
Yeah, so if you swapped out, or if you swapped in, and what are you missing? You're missing an INTP.
hmm?
Yeah. So we've got about the same family dynamic probably then.
And I grew up in a heavily bullying like school area, like where it's known for that.
For bullying.
Yeah, and I was always kind of one of the ones that got picked on the most because I'm racism, and I'm much generally naturally smaller.
Where
So
are you? Ish.
where am I?
Yeah. What I mean, where do you live?
Oh, like Illinois.
Illinois, Chicago area.
Yeah,
Okay. I've never been to Chicago, but in my experience, Chicago kids either are or they aren't. There seems to be a very good segregation between the ones who have seen some shit and the ones who've been perfectly sheltered.
yeah,
And St. Louis is the same way. Kansas City's different actually from most cities because the ghetto and the ghetto are so fucking close together that you really can't have that sort of separation. It's
yeah. I suppose.
at least that has been my observation, and that's how I explain when people are like, "Why are you Kansas City people so fucking crazy? Why are you so fucking soft?"
Would you say that when you first meet someone new, your first instinct is this person's against me?
I mentally no, I try to be friendly, but and I try not to or to let them see this, but I do. I assume I assume that they are a foe until proven otherwise.
That they're a what?
Like that, I assume that they are neutral negative.
Yeah, yeah,
They,
same.
they may not be, they're not straight up enemies, but they're certainly not on my team until proven otherwise. I try to behave, of course, differently than that, but no, I don't. I've asked a friend that who I don't know what he is, but he's nuts. And I asked him the same question. He said, oh, I assume everybody's my friend until we're not friends. I said, well, Rojo, maybe that's why you're saying. I don't know. But yeah, I'm leery, and demographic has a lot to play with it too. I assume that women are not. It's the opposite for women and men. I assume I'm getting along with women.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of the same way for me.
It's always surprised, like every now and then there's a girl that really doesn't like me, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That doesn't like you? All right, I'm gonna sit outside.
Hold on. God damn, that's right.
Courtney.
Yeah, that shit set on like fucking hell. That is the hottest dryer I've ever like stuck my arm into.
Is it?
I'm going to the hospital. Not really. I'm just being dramatic.
Yeah, I know.
Do you? What if I really was going to the hospital?
You'd sound different, much different. You wouldn't be like, "Oh yeah, I just burnt the fuck out of my arm. I'm going to the hospital." You'd be like, "Ah, fuck, I'm going to the hospital."
Actually, you might be surprised how like fucking straight calm I am when I get hurt until like I pass out.
Are you one of those people who does? I've never passed out like in those like. I feel like I could handle blood and shit without passing out. Like my mom passes out.
I mean, if you go into shock, you've got a certain amount of I can do this shit where you overcome it sort of on instinct, and then once things are handled, then it starts getting weird.
Yeah.
Like when my brother broke his arm, my brother was skateboarding in a friend's house. And he broke his arm and compound fractured it. So one of the bones was poking out.
Oh
And
shit.
he got on the phone and called my mom and said, "Mom, I need you to pick me up. I broke my arm." And she's like, "No, you didn't."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, good mom. Like, okay, I'm going.
There was this thing where we were all at a friend's house, and there was like this was like first week of freshman year, and we went to a party, and they were doing this stupid shit that kids in Chicago do, where they fucking fight for fun, like literally like fist fight.
We did that.
And, huh?
We did that.
Yeah. And I was fighting a junior, like it was just like a wrestle thing. And the kid was obviously much bigger than me, and I was like beating him, and everybody was like, "Oh, dude, you're getting beat by a freshman." So he fucking gets angry, pushes me, and I fucking like smashed my head like onto the corner, and then I needed to call my mom to pick me up. That was an awful day.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I don't know how I want to tell this story on a recorded channel, but anyways, I had to get picked up by my mom once, but I didn't call her. I was busy getting my nose reset by my buddy. I passed out standing up, which is a tricky thing to do. But I passed out standing up and face planted onto a hardwood floor, and I bit through my lip and broke my nose. And my buddy called my mom to pick me up, and like after he reset my nose, he was a wrestler, so he knew how to fucking fix that shit. But that was a hell of a night.
I broke a kid's nose in wrestling once.
Don't mix shrooms and alcohol.
Yeah. Wise Words of Wisdom by Taylor.
Right.
Yeah.
Write that shit down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Noses are fragile things. I don't really fight anymore. I used to like to fight for fun, even though I recognize it is retarded. When you get out of high school, fist fights turn into not fist fights real quick. So, but when I had my daughter, I quit fighting, and I've been in one fight since then. There's one of those not really avoiding it situations, and I was glad to know that at 30 I can still punch.
Yeah. Well, I think like one of the only reasons that I actually fight at all, or that I have fought and know how to fight, is because my dad was a professional boxer, and he like pushed that shit on me from like an early age. Not like to go out and fight people, but he taught me how to fight.
I think that's good. That's good. And
That's good.
My dad didn't ever teach me to fight. I just kind of learned through trial and error. But he did. He said one thing that sort of stuck in my head. He said, "Don't get in fights. But if you have to get in a fight, don't stop hitting them until they stop moving."
Yeah. That's pretty much my mentality.
And I used it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't use it because people back off. I don't use it anymore. Someone spits a few teeth on the ground.
I don't like to hurt people a lot though, unless they if someone's like perfectly fine hurting me, then I'm perfectly fine hurting them worse.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a very black and white line. And also I never, it has to be someone who's at least like my size or starting. I cannot victimize someone who's weaker as a form of sport.
I'd feel like shit.
Right. It's degrading to me.
Yeah. That's probably an Enneagram 8 thing. Now that I think
That's totally an Enneagram 8 thing. You, my friend, are an 8.
Hopeful. Yeah, probably.
I know how to end fights in seconds before they even start.
Huh?
Whip out Eric's taught karate chop.
No. Like there's this kid who would he doesn't really bully me more than like he just hits me sometimes and doesn't realize how much they hurt. But there was this one time where we were in an argument and things were getting really heated. And I was thinking, this kid can kill me if he wants to, because not only is he fatter than me, but he's way taller than me and he's bigger than me. So he has more mass than me. So obviously he can kill me if he wanted to. So one thing I've learned is when someone is bigger than you and they are going to fight you, the thing you have to do is you have to hit them first.
Oh yeah.
So what I do is I take both my hands and I just move upwards to the jaw, and like you do like this motion, and like he like snaps his neck backwards, and when his head comes back down, you punch him in the nose. Like normally I just punch him, like you just kind of like use your palm and like whack him. And then one thing I've learned from fighting is that you never go with the groin, because mid fight they're going through adrenaline, and I've seen guys keep fighting after getting kicked in the balls. So,
yeah.
Well, the thing about people like that is if you start fighting, even if you lose a fight, you become automatically less fun to fuck with.
Yeah. If you lose a fight, you become less fun to fight with.
If you get a punch in, as long as it's not someone who's, I mean, most people who are bullies or whatever, they don't like to get much pushback. So even if you lose a fight, it's probably gonna fuck off. Now that's not true all the time. It wouldn't have been true with me. Like if I have something for someone, I want them to fight me. But it's normally not. It's not ever really just like a I'm being a bully thing. It's always like a we've got an issue sort of thing. Like,
Yeah. I like to see myself as the bully's bully a lot.
been there, done that.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the other half of that otter box?
I fight people for people. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. Oh shit, my phone's on 1% battery.
Yeah, this app drains a lot of battery.
Yeah.
It's awful. I hate this app.
If I suddenly stop talking, you'll know why.
It's cool on the computer. It works fine on the computer, but on the phone,
Yeah.
man, I won't do shit.
Yeah, it drains so much battery.
God damn, it's bright out here. Everywhere's sun.
I like being outside, so it's like
Yeah, but I want it to be dark.
Can Anthony reach his charger in time?
and I did 3 I did it 2%.
Need to get one of those pocket juices.
One of those what?
Get a pocket juice. One of those portable.
Oh, those portable ones? I might
Yeah,
have to do that right now. I have one.
I keep one in my car. I keep a flashlight in my car. Get a good knife. People don't really fuck around with knives. And plus, they're just fun to flick with.
I'm gonna show Jacket something.
He's gonna get a spinner.
Did you make your name like? I can't hear someone say jacket without thinking it's 2 words. Did you do that on purpose?
No, that's the name of the character on my profile picture.
Do you know? Are you familiar with Blink-182's album?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got a spinner.
Fucking Batman 1.
Oh,
And how much was that? Because I know some of those are insane.
It's like $12.
That's not bad.
mine was $5 on Amazon.
You could get one at 7-Eleven for $3.
I had a $3 one, but that one was kind of the same color scheme, but it was like the 2-sided one. That one was horrible, but it was $3. So I broke it, sort of.
If it spins, it's good enough.
Yeah.
I've been seeing all the like EDC brass ones. Well, because I buy knives.
Those are cool.
And yeah, and so they're in the same category as the knives and the knucks and all the sort of EDC shit that I like. But
Do you have any throwing stars? I have throwing stars. Those are pretty fun.
I have one, but they came not sharp, and I just kind of threw around. I mean, I don't have good throwing stars. I've got mostly I like folding or auto knives.
When I first saw a spinner, I thought it was a Ninja Star. I was like, "What the fuck are you holding, dude?" It was in school. Like, what are you doing? He was like, "It's a spinner." I'm like, "What's a spinner?" And then he explained the whole thing to me. I was like, "Oh, that's kind of stupid."
I could never throw a Ninja Star, and Ninja Stars and brass knuckles are the only 2 things that are illegal to carry concealed here. So I figure I'd rather have my gun than a Ninja Star.
Your gun, your AR-15.
Well, that's socially awkward to carry around with me. This is fine.
Carry around an AR-15. You just look like.
John,
Just do it. It's just amazing.
I look like one of those douchebags at Chipotle that like walk. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like, God, I'm all for open carry or concealed carry or what constitutional carry. I'm for all that shit. But you guys look like assholes.
All I have is 2 paintball guns.
I'm gonna get a gun,
Paintball gun or real gun?
real gun.
Okay.
I got this in the mail, and then I started playing with it, and Anthony got his.
They're great. They're fun and not anti-stress shit. They're just fun to fucking play with.
That's what the excuse is for all the kids taking them in school. Say when like the teacher's like, put it away. Like it's for ADHD, ADD,
Yeah,
STV shit.
Adderall isn't the thing. We have spinners.
But if you get a spinner and Adderall, you're gonna spin that thing forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You guys have sold me. I'm gonna buy one.
Fucking buy one.
My
Buy
dad bought one.
They're sick.
Because I find something to do with my hands, and generally it's I smoke a cigarette or I flick a knife, and neither of those are like socially nice things to do, and
And the
right from the face.
I convinced my dad to buy one when I got my first one because he does the same thing because he collects knives, watches, and flashlights. And he's like a middle school boy. He's like he takes them apart, puts them back together, and like he always fits. Like you should get you should get a spinner. He's like I should, and then he got one.
What type is he?
Huh?
What type is he?
I'm not entirely sure. My sister has she is she's like an INFJ maybe.
Your sister thinks
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
my little brother's 13. He's fucking dick. He's an ENTJ.
My little brother's an INTJ, and he's a low key dick. Like it was weird because people would always be like, "Oh my god, you're just like Taylor but nicer." I'd be like, "No, he's not. He's being meaner."
Well, with my brother, he's noticeably meaner. So it's like,
But he probably actually is nicer. He probably has better intentions than you.
the
Worse
ENTJ.
ways of, huh? Yeah.
Well,
I think
because ENTJs are so naturally unbiased, it's insane. Like they have no natural bias. Like they're like the most innocent people.
Well, I think that they're the most altruistic of the NT types because TE is. I mean, they're like they're like, okay, we're all gonna do this shit. You know.
Yeah,
That's been my observation.
INTPs as well are kind of like that. Not like that, but they are more altruistic than us. Like
I don't know that INTPs get that. I don't know that they
one
do.
thing I heard that was hilarious was the one way to tell the difference between ENTP and an INTP is ENTP gives a fuck despite what they tell you. INTPs don't.
Oh, INTPs do. They just like to make a show of not. I think it's actually the other way. I mean, wait. No, I think it's the other way around.
ENTPs don't give a fuck. INTPs do.
Will act like they give more fucks than they do, and INTPs give more fucks than they'll show.
That's right.
And we
ENTJs noticeably give too many fucks.
have, actually, I think it's not noticed by most people, but they give more fucks. I think ENTPs give the least amount of fucks.
This thing is silent.
Right, bitch?
Put the gun away, Taylor. You're walking around in public with the fucking gun. Put the fucking gun away.
And it's gone.
You remember that? The Cyrus and Julian scene? Cyrus walks around with the fucking gun.
I don't know. They do that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, Julian, shoot your gun off.
Yeah. Have you been playing Greasy Money?
Not really. I just got this new phone. And so
It's a very repetitive game. It's like the same thing over and over again. You build, you unlock new characters, you see little like stupid scenes that they like reenact from the show, not the movie. And that's pretty much the game, but it's just entertaining.
yeah, no, I still have it. I'm not getting into it. I haven't played it anymore. I slept a lot last night. How did you sleep the other night after your friend came over, Josh?
I don't think I went to sleep that night.
No shit.
I had to be available at 6, and I decided it would not be.
You only went and did lunch at 30, so.
let myself fall asleep because it would end up doing work like 1 hour of sleep and just not sleeping at all. So I didn't. It was a choice. I was tired.
I make that choice all the time.
Yeah, it was a tough choice. But I napped. I got a good nap. And
It is so fucking hot here. God damn, everything's hot.
where are you? It's cold here today. It's usually hot here. It's like rainy and overcast. And,
It's pretty average where I am. In my school, they got these things. Got in my not my school, but the middle school in my district of the middle school in my town. They banned these spinners because that like everyone had it and they were annoying because they were so loud. But everyone would spin them super fast and fucking hurl at each other.
that sucks. So I
Like-
enjoy spinning.
Well, I'm in the high school, so I don't have to worry about that. And not really much of us have these, but like they would spin it like they're freaking like what are they called? Those things that spin. The Beyblades. They spin it like they were freaking Beyblades and like threw it at each other, and they would break windows and like someone would get hurt like every day because of these things, so they had to ban them.
Like air day.
I think it's
I'm
hilarious.
gonna lose you guys.
Yeah. Well, if you feel like I feel,
Holy shit.
yeah. Well, if you feel like I feel, yeah. If this little kid, I woke up this morning, knew I was food, turned up the pot.
My speed loading. Oh shit, that was too fast.
I don't think I'm allowed to open again.
What's the weather like where you're at?
It's pretty average where I am.
It's 58 degrees here and it's like overcast.
Did you say 50 or 15?
58. 5'8".
All right.
5'8".
It's like 60 over here too, so it's nice.
Yeah. It's been drizzling on and off today though.
Not for us.
Let's see. Settings. It's 64 where I am.
Weren't you in? You're in Jersey, right? New Jersey.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 64.
What year are you in school?
I'm a junior.
Same.
I mean, no. I'm a sophomore. I should be a junior.
Were you held back a year?
Yeah, in 6th grade.
Grades or family shit, like stuff like that.
Yeah, it was mostly grades that got me.
Okay.
I think I failed every single class that year.
That sucks.
Yeah, I was out so much. It was so hard to catch up all my shit, so I failed. Yeah, actually, it was probably for the better.
For the better? Oh, because it was just. All right.
Yeah, because when I got held back, I had like a new group of friends that accepted me, I guess, for who I am.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah, awesome.
it's like at that point in 6th grade, it's like I started to like stray away farther and farther from everyone I knew.
Yeah.
And then I connected with new people. I was like, this is way better.
Nice to hear that.
Yeah.
So, why did you not go to school? You just didn't care? Or you just weren't talented enough? You just didn't feel like when you were held back. You said it's because you didn't go a lot?
Yeah, I didn't go a lot, and I was dealing with a lot of like family issues.
I had to deal with a lot of them when I was your age.
Hmm. Oh, shit. I like airsoft guns because they're really cool to practice stuff when I actually got.
Looks real to me. I thought it was real.
No, it's not.
Where's the tip?
You're kind of intimidating me.
Did you cut off the tip?
Yeah. Because I go airsofting with it, and everyone there has their tips. Everyone has their tips cut off. It sounds so silly to say. Everyone's tips was good.
You get shot.
Yeah. You don't know what's real and what's not, and it makes an inappropriate reference.
Yeah, I think this is probably the worst gun to have with a tip off, because this looks exactly like an actual 21 or 26.
Yeah, you're gonna get shot one day by a cop thinking you have a gun.
I never take this outside unless I go airsofting.
You better not get shot.
But yeah, because like my friend held mine, he said it feels like an empty. He's like it feels exactly like one also. So like if you were caught outside with this, a cop would probably like have to arrest you if you didn't have papers on you, didn't know that it wasn't real. I'm like, he would probably know because he would.
Is it?
When I
Is
was
it like is it spring or CO2 or what is it?
It's green gas.
Okay.
So
Josh, you can write down sunglasses as part of my descriptor. I'm probably going to be outside more 'cause the weather is nicer.
I'll remember the sunglasses. If I ever see you. You are Anthony. You've got curly hair.
Yep, curly hair.
That's how I'm gonna remember you.
oh my boob.
I'm fucking bored.
You should get a spinner. You won't be bored.
I'm bored. I don't have my spinner on me.
I used to have a ring that had a center that spun. I used to do that all the time, all day.
Oh,
So I wore
It's kind
like
of cool.
a mark in my finger from. But I lost it. It sucks.
oh, Anthony, did you hear what I said to Taylor and Josh about these being banned in the middle school where I live?
I did not hear.
Oh, basically the kids would spin these so fast that like they would throw it at each other and it would break windows.
Really?
Yeah, and they would also like hurt each other. Like there would be like
And there were, like cuts
at
and
least,
scrapes from them.
yeah, there would be like at least one or two injuries a day in the middle school. So they had to ban these.
Just WD-40 the fuck out of them. And
One kid brought like a freaking like hair dryer, but like, and he put like an extension on it, and like he would like just like make it super fast, and like he let it go, and it acted like the way he held it, it flew out of his hand and it hit his teacher, and the teacher had to get like freaking band-aids all over their like their wrist or
why
something.
did you have a hair dryer in class?
He brought it to school and he like plugged it in the back and he spun it.
Nice. Is your school the type of school that you could bring like microwaves and shit and they don't care?
I bring this laptop and I bring my controller sometimes, and like my school doesn't care
That's cool.
because they give us Chromebooks.
We have Chromebooks too.
Yeah, I think almost every school. Yeah, they're trash.
They're awful. I snapped mine over my knee freshman year. Bad idea.
Oh, like the first when they first got them, they're like, oh yeah, if you break it, like the first time you break it, it's like a free repair. But everyone broke it so often the first year, which is this year, that they actually took away that whatever. They're like, oh yeah, nope, no more. If you break it, you have to pay to get a new one, or you're screwed.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, that's such trash because mine is like not really broken, but it's really damaged. And I was like, yeah, maybe like, I don't know, senior year. I don't use it anyway. Like maybe senior year, I'll hand it in. She's like, oh yeah, can I get it repaired? My first repair, and then hand it in after. But like, they took away that thing. So I just bring this, my actual personal laptop, which is way better. My one friend, like, he took the case off and he opened it up and actually replaced the hardware so he could because there were so many restrictions on it. Like, not only did the school Wi-Fi not allow us to go on YouTube, or there would be software wouldn't allow us, but also the hardware. So he replaced the hardware and he got like multiple VPNs so he could so the Wi-Fi wouldn't restrict him from going on like any website.
We can go on pretty much any website. Wait, I haven't heard of that. Like, take like.
Oh yeah, yeah. Our school blocks like everything. Like they didn't block YouTube, but you could barely watch anything on YouTube. That's not educational.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that. I can pretty much sit there and watch anything. Like I watch Howard Stern at lunch. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we can't go on Netflix during lunch. We can't, or study hall. Like it's such trash. But I'm like, whatever. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Like, we're in school. Our school's trash. They want us to be better, so they block all the distracting websites. But
it's 7 hours a day. It's no big deal.
Yeah, we were like, you know what? We all know how to bypass it.
Yeah.
Like my one friend, he brought in his Chromebook and he played porn on it, and he plugged in his Bluetooth and he threw it in the back of the room where like we all put our bags for one period. Just one period, our one teacher makes us put all of our bags to the back because she's like super strict about not us having like no phones or anything. But like because the school allows us to have Chromebooks and computers, he put his Bluetooth in the back. He put it like deep like in the pile of bags. Blasted the volume, played porn. It was so funny. Our teacher was screaming. She's like, "Who's doing that? I want to know. I need to know who's doing that. You're disrupting my class." Like,
that's great.
The only reason why it's a big deal is because you're making a tag.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious. And we had a substitute teacher, and he did the same thing, and it was so funny because they didn't know how to handle it. They didn't know how to react. I don't think they even heard it, but they acted super confused though every time it was playing.
That hasn't happened. Someone he went on Pornhub and played SpongeNob SquareNuts. The role play. He blasted it in my car, but not in school.
Oh. My one teacher who's super old and is practically senile, we just like mess with him all the time. Not really mess with him, but like we just like he's super he's unaware of the things we say to him or things that happen in the class because like you could like say whatever to him. Like I remember this one time my friend said he walked and a kid yelled, "Fuck you, Mr. He's like, "Fuck you, Mr. Ross." And then he turned around and he was like, "Oh yeah, bring it in on Monday." And we're like, "What?" Did you even hear what he just said? Like my one friend brought his Bluetooth, started playing rap music, and this is him.
Did he have like dementia?
I don't maybe. Like we were in the auditorium and they were just
That's literally every Chinese teacher at my school. Like you reach out the window, grab a snowball, and throw it, and it's like, all right, guys, quiet down. It's like that's it.
We also in Spanish we had a substitute and we watched
Don't even play those memes.
No, we were watching Shrek in class. Like I walked in, I was like, "Oh, we have a sub." And we were watching because like we watched a telenovela in that class.
Yeah.
The lights were off, so I'm like, "Oh, we're watching the telenovela today." I look, I'm like, "What? Are we watching Shrek? Why? Also awesome." And then we had a sub. We watched we finished the whole thing because she was out for 2 days, and then our teacher was out again, and we're like, "Senor, are we gonna watch Shrek 2?"
That's great.
Yeah.
I am bored as fuck right now.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do. I have to wait till tomorrow to do something.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Paintballing and a party, and that is it. And then
Oh.
homework.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, there's a thing called video games.
Yeah, but like they're all taken up. We have 3 systems, and somehow they find a way to take them all up. So I have to wait because we have to share them.
Do you have a computer?
Yeah, I have a computer.
Download Steam.
It's a shitty. I have Steam, but it's on my Mac, and my PC broke.
Oh.
So and playing any Steam game on a Mac is shit. Like I would play Overwatch on it, but I mean,
Trash. You should kick one of your siblings off and be like, it's my turn, bitch.
yeah, it's like I feel like I'm like the only NTP in the world that doesn't have constant access to video games.
I kind of take my consoles for granted because I have I have a 360 and a PS4 right in front of me, and I barely play them.
Yeah.
I play maybe like during like my sixth grade, that general time I used to play like as soon as I got home to when I slept. Now I maybe play one by like maybe an hour a day. So I think that's a pretty good that's a good that's good progress, I guess, in terms of shaping my life for a better future. But sometimes there's some days where I just constantly play the whole day because I'm like, you know what, I want to do this because I have nothing better to do right now, so I'll just do this and I'll completely own everyone.
Yeah. Can relate.
Yeah.
What made you decide to come across MBTI? Or how did you come across it?
Well, my sister goes. She's the one that's like really interested. I just come here mostly to socialize.
Well, is your sister on here?
Sometimes, yeah.
Who is she?
Her name is like her handle is Kit Kats.
Oh, I've seen her. Yeah.
Yeah, but like recently, she's like she doesn't really have an account. She just goes by weird names.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sorry about that.
What?
It's my brother.
What are you doing?
On the window for no fucking reason.
You should flip him off. Flip him off.
Just to piss me off. That's the ENTJ.
Did you just staring outside?
Yep.
Is he banging with his head?
No, with this fucking what the fuck is he doing? Oh, he wanted to flip me right back off. Well, want to know what? He won't stop. He knocks and then flips me off, and then I do it back to him, and that's it.
To be honest, that's me in the window right now, and you are my sister.
I'll just grab my airsoft gun from the garage and just shoot the fuck out of him. The window's like.
You should.
On. Oh,
you should just.
No. What? Fuck off. What? What?
Guess what?
What? Oh, shit. You have to ignore him. Johnny, I will beat the fuck out of you.
Anthony, I need to ask you a question.
Hi.
I need to ask you a question.
No, you don't have my permission. I block out all incompetent people.
No, I need to ask you a question. Come on.
Fuck off.
I need to ask you a question.
No.
Anthony, come on. I need to ask you a question.
What's your question?
What's your favorite color?
What's my favorite color?
Indigo.
Indigo is my favorite color. No. Magenta. I like the color magenta. Is that good enough for you? Now fuck off. You broke the window? Oh. He almost broke the fucking window.
You should wait till he goes take a shower, get a bucket of ice and water.
He'll cry. He's a big crybaby. And every time
Good.
it's like it's unfair. It's I do something to him. He could do whatever shit he fucking wants to me. I do something back to him and I get fucking in trouble.
All right, then. Ooh, what's a good one?
I just get him in trouble.
My sister, or not my sister, my friend did this to me a lot. Like, he'll come over and like I'll be playing a game and I'll be super into it. I'll be in the middle of a kill streak. He'll walk into my garage where my fuse box is, or like where all the things are. He'll switch is for my specific room, and he'll switch it off.
Yeah.
Like mid game, and I'm super into it. I'm like on a kill streak. We'll walk in the garage, turn it off, and I'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. What the fuck?
You should do that.
What are those little crown symbols on top of the thing? Like on top of the camera?
That's like it gives you the ability to like give other people to become a member, kick them, or block people.
Oh.
You want a crown?
Huh?
You want a crown, buddy?
I don't even know. I was curious just to see what they do, but
I'm giving you one. Yeah, here. I think you have to have an account though.
All right. Oh, I have an account. I'll just.
Oh.
I'm not on it. I logged off.
All right. I guess next time we're conveniently both on the same time, I'll grant you one.
I'll just do it right now. I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. That's a fun noise. Probably not for you. That's probably extremely annoying. Cugs. Are you even there? Or are you just AFK? Or you just observing? Okay. Oh, wait a second. This is some next gen shit right here. Oh, is it?
Don't shoot me.
Oh, I just did some next level shit. Oh, shit. Man, now I can murder people with style. And crown. And yes.
Yes.
Sweet. New member. Our army is increased.
Your army has increased by 1 substantially. The value of 4.
Yeah.
That's okay. I hope I can be narcissistic on here.
You could do whatever you want except masturbate. Well,
Mm-mm. I won't masturbate.
Eric has off screen. Allegedly.
Does not surprise me. Also, Taylor and Kato have had sex off screen, so allegedly. Well, no, Taylor told me straight up he has. So.
I believe that. Kato probably. Eric, I know for a fact that he apparently did. Because there was someone else in the room that also clarified that they were in the room during that time.
All right.
Speaking of which, I want to wait till Eric gets on here. I want to ask him his opinion on these things. Like, what do you think of these things? Because probably every single one of your students have one of them.
Oh yeah, that's right. He teaches a debate class.
Yeah.
He probably has seen his students have them. He probably either loves them because he's an ENTP or finds them annoying as hell because he's a teacher. So.
I was really disappointed. I thought that was Ken.
I figured there were more people in here. Oh shit! Look, it's Baby Kodo.
Baby Kodo?
Yeah.
All right.
You're rocking the glasses. You're outside. Do me a favor and say yeah, yeah, yeah 3 times.
Yeah.
There you go.
Say I'm rich.
I'm rich.
I'm the best.
I'm the best.
I'm the greatest.
I'm the greatest.
There you go. You're
I'm the
Kodo.
rich. I'm the rich. I'm rich. I'm the best. I'm the greatest.
Yeah.
You're an ENTP.
Yes,
You've
I-
been ENTP. You've been ENTP verified. That is like the ENTP motto for life.
Yeah.
ENTP ritual saying.
Oh fuck! Oh.
I actually just got verified ENTP today, like for real.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
By who?
Taylor. I talked it out with Taylor for a while.
Well, I mean, you are outside, so that discounts INTP.
Yeah.
What if I do like John Wick? Oh shit!
Are you over there
Yeah.
hurting yourself, buddy?
Hold the gun sideways like John Wick.
With your Beyblade on top?
I was just discussing how they got banned in the middle school in my town because they were using like Beyblades and they were just throwing it at each other when they spin it.
What are they?
Spinners.
Oh, well, naturally, obviously, everybody knows what the fuck's a spinner.
Yeah, and they got banned in the middle school where I used to go to.
Jesus Christ. What? You're supposed to be an 8372?
But now I don't have to worry about that because in the high school it's like only a couple people have these, and we don't really even use them that much. Like they're just in our pockets.
Item. I like how he's supposedly a mover shaker now.
What?
All these ENTP mover shakers. Talking about Anthony.
Oh. Wait, I want to see if I can.
Yep. The wind has to catch it at an angle.
If I spin it and then I. Wait, what can I talk it like it? Oh no, that was gonna be like a
Nah,
family.
it's not big enough.
Yeah, it's not big enough.
But keep dreaming, dude.
Yeah,
Oh.
it doesn't work.
Is it cold where you're at? Tony? Can I call you Tony? What about Bill? Can I call you Bill?
Don't call
Listen,
me
Frank.
Bill.
Listen, Frank. Is it cold there?
Is it cold there?
No.
Is it cold here? No, it's not
No,
cold here.
there.
It's 60 degrees here. It's not that cold.
Yeah, it's 64 where I am.
That's why I'm outside.
Right.
Oh shit! Oh, it hit me in the face.
So you think you're a mover shaker? Try type.
Probably.
You don't like those emotions?
Mm-mm.
It's on my phone. That's on my gun. That's in my hands. Sweet. Oh shit! It's moving.
Moving and shaking. Mover shaker.
Mhm.
Oh shit! Oh. Okay. That's like my home whatever this is called, wallpaper.
Oh,
Wait, is that? I can't really see very well. I don't have my glasses, but
is that Teddy Roosevelt?
Yeah.
for a
Nice.
second it looked like Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec.
I mean, they're basically the same person.
Yeah.
That's Hugh Jackman on a dolphin.
Mhm.
That's Keanu Reeves on a dolphin.
Easy to mistake. The beard and the messy hair.
Yeah.
Someone's on a dolphin.
Potentially famous person is on the dolphin.
I did
That-
nothing.
That was the opera of my life right there. That is pure music to my ears. I live for that kind of sound on a day-to-day basis.
What sound?
Burping.
Somebody,
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
somebody burped. It was majestic. It was a majestic thing. I loved it.
I think. I think. What is your actual name? Is it Bobby?
Oh fuck me! You're talking to me?
Yeah.
I thought we've disclosed this already.
Well, I thought we did too, but I called you by a name last time. You're like, "That's not my name." And I was like, "Oh,"
Oh yeah.
because Eric was saying that your name was Kenny.
Yeah, I was like, that's not. That was a long ass time ago.
So what the hell is it?
Uh,
God damn it!
guess.
My guess was Bobby.
It's wrong.
Okay, well, there's my guess.
Guess again.
No.
I was gonna say, let's play Hangman, but on my wall.
Whatever you do, do
I'll
not
just-
call me Antonio unless you want to piss me off. Do not call me Antonio,
That
What?
sounds
Why?
like
especially condescendingly. Like if you
Why?
talk down,
a,
to me,
sounds like a challenge, Antonio.
So
But no, as for you, dude, if you don't tell me your name, I'm just gonna refer to you as Dick Lips. Sound good?
okay. Begins. I'll give you a hint. It begins with an M.
Monty.
Python. No.
Mark.
No.
Matthew.
Mary.
Oh, Matthew, really?
Yeah.
All right.
I could have sworn I heard you call me by my name.
Lies. Matthew, I just want to say that I am impressed by your ability to challenge people because, like, it is a very impressive thing. Like, you came in one day and there was somebody, and
Ace.
you just like challenged him, and like he got so triggered he left, but he was like low key about it, but still, it was hilarious.
about what?
Oh, I pissed Ace off like so much.
That's kind of easy, though.
For what?
He was like, what was it? I was just being annoying apparently to him, even though I was just being me. He just finds me annoying.
Okay.
That's interesting. But then, like, okay, Ken, what do you think of him?
Well, I think he's 16, so stop being so thirsty, Chloe. No, I'm kidding.
17.
Oh, right.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, then never mind. The love has no edge. No, is
No,
it,
I'm not even into him though. Like, you gotta understand. Like,
I'm into me.
I mean, what's not to love though, Chloe? I mean, Jesus.
I think
He's
everyone. I think
he's an
everyone's
attractive
into
person.
me personally. I think everyone is. Into
personally, I think you're full of shit.
me. Fuck you.
yeah.
I think
personally,
everyone
there's
is-
only one person that I will love truly.
David Tennant.
Actually, I have multiple people that I'm considering dating, but like I don't know. It's very up in the air, and I don't really want to settle down on any of them. Nor do I want to actually do anything. So
Tobey Maguire.
sure, we'll go with that. I like
David
some of that. I like some of that country music. Hee-haw.
So, did we settle that you're an SE Dom, Matthew?
I don't know. Did we?
I think so. I think more so than any.
I don't really pay attention anymore because I've been